special Huxley Files Heather Turner reaction video to what's happening. And I've just heard Christopher Brindle pretty much deflecting everything onto Heather, calling Heather the predator. Look, we've got a serious situation on at the moment, everyone. We've got a serious situation. Okay, we can all see it. What Chris Brindle doing is absolutely vile and criminal. We're seeing Heather Turner in distress, nowhere else to turn, cornered, put into a very difficult situation. We saw what happened in Heather Turner's chat. Tony Quigley came in, tried to deflect attention away from Chris's behaviour onto others. Tony Quigley has yet to condemn Christopher Brindle. Christopher Brindle is now calling Heather the predator. Classic deflection. And of course, what we heard, well, what I took away from tonight, number one, we know Heather is okay. I'd forgotten how gorgeous Heather was, to be fair. But number one, Heather's okay. Number two, she made it out of the ferret hatch. But number three, Chris Brindle threatened her not to go to the police. I'll repeat that. Chris Brindle threatened her not to go to the police. So he knows very well the crimes he's committing against her. He knows very well what stalking and harassment constitutes. But yet he told specifically Heather not to go to the police. Do not report me to the police. Otherwise, you're going to be even more trouble than what you're already in. So I really hope everyone can see what's going on. It's crime in real time. Anyone who supports Christopher Brindle after this should be ashamed of yourself. My mate Convard, he's coined the term abuser supporter. And in my opinion, anybody who supports the abuser are as bad as the abuser. So, to all those abuse supporters out there, shame on you. It was great to see Anne D in the chat room showing her support. And it's great to see others in the other names we haven't seen for a long time showing their support. But what we need to do as a YouTube community is show all our support to Heather. Show all our support. Because what's happening to Heather can happen to you. It's already happened to others. We know the distress that Nin is suffering because of her liaison with Christopher Brindle. And we know how lucky Sharon Gare was to get away from that. And now we can see for ourselves tonight the anguish that Heather Turner is going through as a result of this harassment and stalking by Christopher Brindle. And we know very well that Christopher Brindle knows what's going on because he's now deflecting it all over to Heather by now saying that Heather is the predator. Big shout out to Preston Predator in the house. I saw the Preston Predator commenting Chris's words to the effect that you're fucked now, fat boy. And here's another one. If Christopher Brindle is so good looking, why doesn't he show himself on camera? Now's the time to show yourself on camera, Christopher Brindle. If you've done nothing wrong, if you want to stand up and take accountability for your actions, the first step in doing that is to show your face. So show your face, Christopher Brindle. Show us where you live. Show us the truth. Because at the moment, we're just seeing a big fat liar. A liar. You are a liar. You lie, and you lie. You're a disgusting individual. YouTube will be a better place without you. For whatever reason, you're evidently not taking your meds, are you? So listen, 5 minutes. Shout out to the Preston Predator. We want to see more people who are calling out Christopher Brindle. And shame on all you abuse supporters out there. Supporting an abuser is just as bad as being the abuser. So I, for one, will be keeping a close eye on whoever supports Christopher Brindle. And you can show support just by commenting on their chat, just by engaging, just by watching. So just by watching Christopher Brindle, you're actually supporting Christopher Brindle. And we all know now, and we're going to follow the Preston Predators example here. Hashtag stand together with Heather. Love it. That's our new hashtag, everyone. Hashtag stand together with Heather. Thank you ever so much for that, Preston Predator. That's brilliant. So listen, are you going to stand with Christopher Brindle? Or are you going to stand together with Heather? Stand together with Heather. You'll be on the right side of history. So just to recap, we know Christopher Brindle threatened Heather not to go to the police. Christopher Brindle threatened Heather not to go to the police. Apart from other things, Heather said she's going to take that live down. I would like to listen to it again, just so I can digest what was said. The good news is that Heather's alive. She made it out of the ferret hut. The bad news is that the abuse continues. The abuse continues. Now we have Christopher Brindle deflecting the whole lot onto Heather, saying Heather is the predator. I don't know about you, but this sounds really, 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 really serious. You know, this is an unregulated medium at the moment, YouTube. And you and I, the YouTubers, we're the forebearers here. We're using the medium. We're testing it out. We're identifying the strengths and the weaknesses. And one of the weakness of YouTube are people like Christopher Brindle, who are using the platform as a dating agency. And then when the romances don't go to plan, are absolutely destroying the girlfriend in the process. Listen, I found love on Plenty of Fish. Before I found my love, I was on plenty of dates. It was fantastic. But not every single one worked out. In fact, I had a few ladies ring me up and say, I'm not going to see you again. But I certainly did not behave in the manner that Christopher Brindle is behaving towards Heather. And that's because I'm a mature man. And because I've had stable and successful relationships with women, I know how to have a relationship with a woman. And that's something Christopher Brindle is evidently incapable of doing. In his own admission. Oh, I don't know if he admitted it or not, but you can bet your bottom dollar he's had half a blowjob in the last 7 to 8 years. He doesn't know how to have relationships with a woman. He doesn't know how to broach the subject. He doesn't know how to, what's the word? Seduce. He doesn't know how to seduce a woman. He doesn't know how to charm a woman. He doesn't know how to entice a woman into his bed without being vulgar, without doing the poo-poo jokes, without going into detail beforehand what exactly he's going to do to it. This is childish behaviour. This isn't a teenage behaviour towards women. This is toddler behaviour towards women. And it's very interesting that when he had an opportunity to condemn him, Tony Quigley did not condemn him. Instead, he started deflecting, using the same tools as Christopher Brindle does.